Hi there, Sandra here. For today's project I'm going 3D and I'm going to be using a little Christmas ornament bauble that you can easily get in most craft shops. So one half of this I actually want to paint the inside of it with a black paint. Done 2 coats of paint, perfectly coloured, that's fine. And the great thing about this is just using a tiny little scrap of a magic sponge, as it happens, which I pick up cheaply in multi-packs. I can just wrap it up in my paper and get rid of that. And I don't have an awful lot of clean-up, which I think is definitely a plus. So for inside here, I have printed off 2 copies of a tiny little reindeer. This one came from Pixabay. It is not one of mine, but it will do to demonstrate the process quite nicely. So this has been sized so that it just about fits inside here, just. It's a pretty close fit, but it will go in there, at least it should do. If not, I'm going to have to trim his antlers a little bit, but or trim his feet. But I did size it so that it should fit in there. And I've just got 2 layers because I wanted it to be a little stiffer than the photo paper that I made it from. Don't want to overdo the glue because otherwise it's going to go everywhere. And pop those 2 layers together. And I forgot, for some reason photo paper really sticks to this silicone mat. I don't know what, nothing else does, but photo paper does. Check that it fits within. I've used a little silver pen. I just wanted something to break up the black there. Now I took some black craft foam, cut a couple of narrow strips, glued them together, so that's a stack of strips, and then put a couple of stacks together to see whether that would be enough to go in here. So if I am to glue that in the back of there, whoops, get it to stand up, like so, and I put that on there, that is exactly where I need it to be. It's slightly below the half line mark, only very slightly. So how many layers have I got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 layers of foam. And what you need to do is to use hot glue to do this, because you don't want it coming apart once you've got your item together. On the back of this, make sure I haven't got too much in the way of the string there. Make sure he's upright, so you can now add whatever you like into here, which could be all sorts of things. I'm going to use some fake snow. I'm going to be sensible and do this in the empty shell, like that. That is probably enough. I'm going to go for a tiny, tiny little amount of this multi-colour glitter. Going to put in some white glitter as well. Oops, that's definitely enough. Now, if you're concerned about this coming apart, you could try gluing it. Plastics are a little bit difficult to glue in some cases, but the other thing you could possibly try is Creeping Crack Cure, which is like a DIY product, but it's designed to stop things from coming apart when there's only a very narrow crack. He's very cute and it didn't take much trouble to do, and the Juliet's done a great job of the print and cut for the inside of my bauble.